Hello, this is Mike Snook coming at you on day 26 of my challenge. And of course this is a Saturday, which usually is a more challenging day for me to do this. But anyways, here I am. And today's topic I want to talk about is the difficulties and challenges of life and overcoming them. One of the things that always kind of irritates me is when you're really having a difficult period of time. You can always hear others will say, well, everybody goes through difficulties in life. Like that's some consolation to help you through your difficulties. And it's like, yeah, everybody does have difficulties in life, but they're not all equal and they're not all the same. There's completely can be a difference. Example of the hyperbole I'm going to give you right now is these two ladies. This one lady has these fashionable nails and is known for her wonderful nails, and one day she chips one of them and it literally, snaps off, and she's devastated by it, and she ends up having a really bad day. And her friend, in the meantime, goes to a store, is robbed, goes out to the parking lot, finds her car smashed in, finally gets home to not only discover that her dog had passed away, her favorite dog, and then finds a note on the table that says her husband is leaving her for another person. So she calls the lady who had chipped her nail and says, oh, we go through difficult times, we all have it. It's like, really? You're going to compare chipping a nail to all this stuff the other lady has. So let's take a look at what happens, within a month, that particular day. The lady sits there who chipped a nail, is over by the next day. She's disgusted. It's going to take a month for her nail to grow back, but it doesn't change her day. The other lady, on the other hand, now she has to deal with the fact that her next paycheck is 2 weeks away, and living paycheck to paycheck makes it difficult, so she's going to have to call all the people, the utility companies and that have bills due, to say that I'm going to be delayed because I don't have the money. The next thing she has to do is make arrangements to get a loaner car, while her car is in the shop getting fixed, and then making arrangements to get the car in the shop so that it can be fixed. Also, she has to make final arrangements for her dogs, not to mention the emotional trauma that she has to deal with, along with the fact that she's going to have to call a lawyer to make arrangements for a divorce that she didn't expect at all. And of course, her head's spinning. So it's not just an inconvenience that day. For her, it's going to be an inconvenience for quite some time. So let's look at the things. I know that people are well-meaning and well-intentioned when they say, that. But I noticed that the people that say, oh, everybody goes through difficult times, are the people that don't seem to have that difficult a time in life. And when they have it, it's like very minor compared to other people. It's like sometimes, Murphy's Law shows up, and Murphy seems to hang out way too long in some people's lives than they do in others. It's like in other people's lives, he just kind of like skips over them. So let's take a look at a month from now on, when you have a really difficult period of time, what happens? So a month later, we'll look at the lady, her nails grown back, it's pretty much equal with the others, and everything's back fine in her life. And we look at the other lady, and she now has, dealt with the financial problems. She's had her pays, and everybody's been paid back. She's got her car back now, and it pretty much is functioning and doing all the things she wants it to do. And in the meantime, she went out and got a puppy that helped her overcome the loss of her other dog. It really doesn't replace the other dog, but it does help. And she has contacted a lawyer. In the meantime, her douchebag husband, new love, has left him, and now he's left holding the bag with nobody. Just the way it is. And her friend who chipped a nail notices that she has a whole new positive outlook, or a new direction in life that she didn't have before. And why is that? Because she went through a lot more that caused her to look at things and where she was in life, and she either can let it defeat her, or she can allow it to make her a stronger person. And in this case, that's what we all have when we go through difficulties in life, whether it's a difficult moment or a difficult period, a season of life. How does it end up helping or hurting you ultimately? Are you going to allow it to destroy you and then allow it to cripple you, or you become a victim of your own stuff, or you're going to use your mind that you have and overcome it and allow it to make you stronger and a better person out the other end? So that's one of the things we all do. And I mean, there's probably those of us who sometimes have difficulties we are able to overcome and be victorious over, and other times it just doesn't happen. I mean, how devastating is it to be told you have stage 4 cancer and there's nothing you can do about it? So the only thing you can do is your attitude and say, well, my time is extremely limited now, and I'm going to have to either mope and go in the corner and feel sorry for myself, or make the most of the time that I have left, with the people that I have, and make the most of every moment that I still have. And it's a decision, it's a choice that you can make, and it's not an easy one, and it's one that I would hope and pray that I don't have to go through, but I have with other people that I really cared about and seen that. So the biggest thing is, and the take is when you have difficulties in life, you can either allow it to define you, or you can define it. And I hope that what I had to say today is helpful, because I know that there are well-meaning people that can really muck things up for you, and I said muck things up for you to make it more difficult for you than it needs to be. But they're well-meaning people, and you just have to learn how to get over it and work through it. So on that note, I just hope that you have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye-bye.